Well, that was so kind of introduction. And yeah, it's good to be here again. Some people I know, I see John, I see Steve, I see David over there. It's great to see you guys again back. Well, today, as I reflect back, as Jen was giving the introduction and sharing my journey, it's very interesting. Jenny, are you sure all these credits are mine? Are you sure I have achieved all this stuff? Anyway, I'm kidding. That's true, by the way. It's been a very long journey of almost 4 years of personal development. You see, many people are really polarized personal development. They really have no idea what it is. I've really spoke to many people and coached many students all over the world. But again, whenever I go and meet people and ask them what success is, I mean, you find different answers. And the reason is that, you see, success means different things to different people. For some people, maybe getting a lot of money can mean success to them. Or some people getting children, or maybe getting a job, or maybe scoring a goal during the match. Or it may be anything. It may be anything. But in the end, it must be an achievement or something that you have aimed to and then you have to be able to achieve it. Now, I remember everyone has a story. And my story is not exceptional. And I remember one time I was sitting in a barber shop in Kilimani. And that's the best job I could ever get. But the problem is, the whole day was filled with, how can I get more money? I was moving from one barbershop to the next, provided to give me money. And that was truly exhausting. So one time I was sitting with my mentor on a Zoom call, and then she asked me, Abu, what do you want? And I was like, that's a kind of crazy question, because I want many things. You see, for an average person, when he or she is asked, what do you want? The first thing that comes in the mind is a big car, a nice house, maybe a wife, maybe a husband, or even vacation. But again, there is nothing wrong about wanting these things, because they are part of the process, or they are part of the things that we truly want. But there is more to that, and that's what really got me interested into personal development. And when we talk about personal development, there is no personal development without personal transformation. Until you transform yourself, you will not be able to truly experience freedom. And of course, these goals, the goals we are setting, the things we want, these are the things that we want. And until we transform, we will not be able to experience or to have those things, because everything is on a frequency. The car you want is on a frequency. The house you want is on a frequency. The wife you want, she's on a frequency. The husband you want is on a frequency. And until you move to that frequency and match your frequency to the things that you want, forget about it. And I will not be able to tell you that maybe this will happen. No, everything happens by exact law. There is nothing that happens by chance or luck. There is law of laws, said Amazon, law of cause and the effect. So for you to experience effect, you have to cause the cause to be able to see the effect. Otherwise, in the middle, there is no shortcut. It's either you are moving towards your dreams or you are moving towards failure. And there's nothing more accurate than that. Now, when we talk about personal transformation, number one, it will really need you a great courage. Why? There is a deep internal work you will have to do. Number one, you will have to transform, to change your self-image. Number two, you will have to truly work on your mindset. You see, mindset is everything. And also, this is one of the other things that have been more polarized when it comes to mindset. People think that mindset is one area of your lives. You see, we have mindset towards everything. Talk of our relationship, the way we handle money, the way we use time, the way we dream, the way we walk, the way we talk, the way we dress, the way we meet and greet other people, everything is a mindset. The food we eat, the way we commune, the way we dream, everything is a mindset. Until you transform that, and it is 95% of whatever you do, and 5% is that a strategy of what you need to do and start experience the life you want. You have to work on your attitude. Everyone has an attitude. You have an attitude towards the world. You see, I love the words of Wayne Dyer. He says that when you change the way you look at things, things will change. And there is nothing more accurate than that. Why? The world is where it is because that's how you see it. If you change the point of view, you can really see something different. There is nothing good and there is nothing bad. In every situation, there is something good and something bad in it. So harvest the good and forget the rest. And there is nothing really can really surpass such kind of idea that I'm sharing with you. Now, let's see the next thing you need to do to be able to transform yourself. Number one. Next thing you need to truly have a well-defined goal. Our goals are a roadmap to our destination. It's like going to somewhere that you truly know, you have a name and you have a destination. The only thing you need is to just ask, I'm going to this place. And who do you ask? Your mentors, your coaches. That's why it is very important to have a mentor or a coach. Like the way I did, I hired a mentor, I bought a program, and I started developing myself. And today is a different story. I believe that Jen really elaborated it in the introduction that she just gave you. You see, I wasn't really like that 3 years ago. I didn't have the confidence I have today. I couldn't have this awareness. I mean, I was really at the bottom. But I moved myself from the bottom to the top with the pure will and determination. You have to develop discipline. You have to have commitment. You need to develop a routine. You see, routines is your automated machine. It's like an ATM. You just press next, next, next. By the time you know, you will be surprised one time you will stand in somewhere and get interaction like the way you did to me today. You guys surprised me a lot. Are you sure I've achieved all those things that you mentioned? Anyway, you see, sometimes when you are super occupied and busy for your dreams, you don't even have time to sit down and see what is happening. The only thing you need to do is just keep focusing.